Hey guys, Individual 11 here again with another PSVita PS4 remote play video. This time we're taking a look at World of Final Fantasy. The Last Guardian video will be coming up shortly, so stay tuned for that one. But what we wanted to take a look at here was the PS4 version of World of Final Fantasy here and do a little bit of a comparison. Of course, we wanted to show it off first because it's a cute looking game. And I am seriously over leveled for this for these guys, so this will not take long. Getting with Blaze. Should take care of all of them all at once. We wanted to get a good look at the game, graphics. It actually looks pretty good on PS4 and translates decently over to Vita as well. But what we're going to do in a few moments is then compare this with the PSVita demo that's actually running natively on the Vita hardware to kind of get a good comparison of the differences between the PS4 version and the Vita version. Square Enix has done some comparison videos, vaguely, you could call them comparison videos, where they've had both the Vita version and the PS4 version on screen at the same time. But to be honest, it was a little hard to tell the differences then. So it's always best to see it running on the actual hardware. Alright, so more battles now. Won't be too hard getting rid of these jokers. Yeah, what should I actually use here? I know it. We're gonna, let's see how they, oh great, I've got no ability to use them. So we're just gonna fend with you, and then we're gonna get them with, let's see, what if we go here? It's gonna attack everybody. Apparently nothing. So let's just get rid of them all at once. Just take care of it. Right. And you're going to do an attack, we're going to speed it up, and then just, I don't know, hit them with Dark. I'm sure they can't handle that. Nope. Right, just speed up the battle a little bit. Alright, so, great game, actually. Absolutely loved it. I'm 48 hours into this game. I would have kept playing it. Of course, I was interrupted by other games that came out, including The Last Guardian, which is currently downloading. But this is also, this version is what's featured in the demo, so it'll be pretty good for comparison. These battles are coming up pretty quick, so I think this one should be good enough for us to see. So what you can kind of notice, even here on the PS4 version, even though it's being remote played, let's get rid of the stack, you can see there's some pretty good anti-aliasing going on here. The graphics are toned down for the Vita screen, but still looks pretty good. And when we switch over to the Vita demo, we'll get a... wow, I'm actually out of power. Alright, let's attack. Take care of him. And attack you. Kill you. So, when we get over to the Vita version, we'll actually see that that anti-aliasing is kind of the Vita version's greatest weakness, really. So, once that's all done... alright, once that's all done, let's... go ahead and switch over to the Vita version. Right, so we are about to open up the actual PS Vita demo here, and we'll go through a little bit of what the big differences of this version are. This version, now it's totally content-wise the exact same. There's cross-save between the PS4 version and the Vita version, and it works pretty quickly, so in fact a lot of people had trouble with that, realizing that's what it was doing. So they were saying, oh, it takes long to save on PS4. So, well, because they had... It's because they had cross-save upload enabled for every save, so that would take extra time. But the versions are identical in terms of content. Of course, obviously, there's a graphical difference and a memory difference between the PS Vita and the PS4, and that's basically what causes the biggest differences in this version. There are some feature differences in terms of dynamic lighting that you'll notice. Of course, we're going to see here anti-aliasing is a thing, or not much of a thing actually in this version. So we're running up the stairs. We're going to take a look, and when we talk to some of these characters, the heroes basically from the other versions, yeah, you can even see the pixelation going on a little bit here. We have to talk to Squall here.
I don't have time to shoot the breeze.
And you can even by taking a good look at his eyes, you can see the stair stepping that's going on there from the pixels, and around his hair as well. You can see some shimmer in his hair there. So just basically probably a product of, you know, memory constrictions. They weren't able to really put in a very good anti-aliasing solution on the Vita game. I'm not even sure how well anti-aliasing works on Vita, depending on the engine, so it could have something to do with that. But you can see, for the most part, things are held up pretty well. There aren't any differences in art for these. Of course, this is not my party from the main game, so beating these guys will not be as easy as that was. Do I have any champions? I do, so let's show Titus. Alright, these little champion things are always the most impressive thing about this game. And we're going to fast forward it a little bit just so you can get to see a little bit of what's going on.
I've got this.
By pressing R1, or R on the Vita. So you can see this actually looks pretty good, because this is more or less cutscene quality, but it's using the in-game models. But when they're in motion, they look a lot better. It's when they're static that the stair-stepping and the lack of anti-aliasing really kind of is pronounced. But you know, all in all, not bad. But wanted to put this out there so you actually had an idea of, you know, what these two versions look like. Some differences in them. If you haven't played this game and you're interested in it, please do. I can recommend it. It is great. Charming, which is a word not often applied to games on PlayStation, but definitely is. And the monster catching is semi-addictive, actually. So, with that said, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Again, that will be featuring The Last Guardian, a game we have waited so long for, but we are excited about it, and we hope you are too. Catch you on the next one.